had everybody talking, including the American Athletic Conference. In the conference matchup against Rice, Simmons finished with 272 yards receiving, putting him second all-time in single-game receiving yards in the American and broke the Bowls program record. It was as impressive of a performance that we've seen all season by a wide receiver in the country. And Naiem joins us here right now from South Florida here in the American Studios. Naiem, great to have you with us. I understand that you don't eat red meat, so I'm curious, after a big win and after all these records were broken, what was the go-to post-game victory meal?
I think me, my mom, and my girlfriend had went out to actually just get some wings. It wasn't a big night. I just wanted to kind of relax with my family. Then I kind of just took it home and relaxed because I was really sore. So wasn't really much of a big night as far as that.
On a more serious note, your head coach, Alex Golesh, had talked about how he had believed going into that game you were going to have a breakout game. How did your head coach instill that similar belief in you?
Just all week, just kind of telling me how much he believed in me and kind of telling me what he expected of me. All week, he was telling me that he envisioned me having 11 catches, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and him just telling me that all week really just made me believe it. So going out there and being able to double that and pitting up 270 is a big achievement for myself.
Yeah, I mean, you had 194 yards in the second half alone. What was the difference when you went into that locker room coming out of halftime for you to have a second half performance like that?
I knew we needed a spark for the whole team in general. So going out back in half, the first play of the half, obviously they came to me, and me making that catch, I think it was 50 yards, really kind of just got the offense on the roll from there on out.
It was a career high for you, making 8 of 8 catches in that game. Looking back on the film, which one stands out to you most? Which one impressed you most?
If I had to choose one, it would have to probably be the touchdown. The picture was really clear, and it was everything we kind of seen on film. So seeing going into the week what we seen on film coming to fruition on the field it was really cool.
For you transferring into South Florida from Wagner, what sort of transition did you have to make playing more of an outside wide receiver role in this system?
Just kind of figuring out how to be the one out there. Obviously, I'm a smaller body, a smaller guy, so learning how to be more physical out there and do things that an outside receiver would do, like blocking for the slot or making those big plays, because they'll be coming to the outside guy. So the transition, it was a little tough in the beginning. The first 3 games was a little rough, but I think I found my footing, and the coaches believe in me, helped me really solidify myself in that slot.
With Coach Golesh coming in from Tennessee, there's been talk and mention of your name with Jaylen Hayes, similar, coming into that role, fulfilling that role similar to what he did there at Tennessee. Obviously, a Biletnikoff Award winner, awarded to the top wide receiver in all of college football. What aspect of his game do you maybe see in yours?
The big playability. In the offseason, we watched a lot of Tennessee film, and I always see him running down the field, making big plays, big catches, and that got him to the NFL now. So I envision myself making those plays, and to see myself making those plays last Saturday kind of looked the same Tennessee-like here in South Florida.
To have a quarterback like you do, and Byron Brown, just a redshirt freshman, what impressed you most about his play in that game, leading the team in rushing yards and a career-high passing yard game for him? What was so impressive about his performance?
He never flinches. He missed a couple of shots in the first half, but he never wavers off that. He always rallies the guys, and him being 18, that's impressive to see. him do that at the age that he's in, because he is a redshirt freshman. So him rallying the guys and coming out in the second half and making the plays he made, I think he had a touchdown or two on his legs. So him just being able to do whatever he can to make sure that we secure a W really just has the guys rallying around.
In your first season with you two, playing together, how are you seeing the chemistry between the two of you really translate on the field now as we head into week 5?
Oh, we have a great chemistry. We talk all the time. We get a lot of balls in during practice. So, to see that translate finally onto the field, I mean, that's all I can ask for, really.
We talked about some of the big records that you broke on Saturday. You're second in the American, but also the single game receiving yards record at South Florida. But almost as equally, if not more impressive, the most receiving yards by a wide receiver at an FBS university in Florida. Which record is most impressive to you?
The South Florida one, because obviously I go here. This is going to, I'm going to be at alma mater here when I graduate. So, my name being in the record books at South Florida is really that's really what I care about the most. The Florida record, that's also cool because there's been a lot of great players that come through Florida schools. But it's South Florida or nothing for me.
For you, when you made the decision to transfer to South Florida, you posted on your social media December 18th. It was less than a week after you got that offer from head coach Alex Golesh. What made that decision? What went into that decision? What made it so quick for you with still a lot of time left until that transfer portal closed?
When Coach Golesh had called me and offered me, I knew right away I was coming here, strictly because when we had a conversation for a little while on the phone, I liked who he was and the things that he envisioned for this program. And him obviously coming from Tennessee, we talked about Jaylen Hayes, the things that they've done over there. So to me, it was kind of a no-brainer to come here and play in this system.
Well, Naiem, we're liking what we're seeing from you guys so far. A lot of fun to watch the records that you smashed on Saturday. Best of luck throughout the rest of the season, and thanks for taking the time to join us.
Thank you.